big-time band, but Brandon Flowers hasn't forgotten where he came from. Flowers was in town for a concert this week, and before he went on stage, our Brooke Walker talked to him about his family, his faith, and his strong ties to Utah.
He's played for more than 90,000 at Wembley Stadium.
It's no secret that we're pretty big in the UK.
Brazilian fans welcome him with open arms, and his band The Killers is wildly popular around the globe. But Utahns get to claim lead singer Brandon Flowers as our own.
I spent my formative years, though, in Payson and Nephi, and so I definitely have a special place reserved in my heart for this land.
And for a guy who's traveled the world, he still has fond feelings about Utah. When you come back to Utah, is there anything you must see, must try, must taste?
In Santa Quin, there's this place called the Santa Queen. It's like a drive-through little place. And they have these chips, these English chips. There's Fat Jack's Pizza in Payson. And they have the greatest ranch dressing on this earth is at Fat Jack's.
A recommendation from a guy who, well, knows his fast food.
I used to work at Taco Time in Nephi.
You worked at Taco Time?
Yeah, right off the I-15, you'll see it when you're driving through. I worked with my mother at Taco Time.
What was that like?
It was so weird. Not right to work with your parents like that.
Success happened relatively quickly for the band.
We blasted off really fast.
But it wasn't the gold records and chart-topping singles that defined success for Brandon.
It wasn't so much about the stardom of it. For me, a really big thing was having Morrissey call and ask for us to open for him. Like, for me, that was a certain type of success that I didn't know if that would ever happen.
You're past nerves, right?
No. It took me years and years of doing it to really feel like I belong up there. And once I cracked that egg, it's just been really a pleasure for me, and I really look forward to it every night. My name is Brandon Flowers. I'm a father, I'm a husband, and I'm a Mormon.
A lot has been made recently of your faith, and you filmed that Mormon message not too long ago.
Yeah.
It was a very popular message, received well here in Utah and in the Mormon community. How was that message received in the music world?
Nobody was cruel about it or anything like that, and that was nice.
Along those lines of faith, how has your faith in your religion positively affected your music career?
I think going straight into like the word of wisdom and things like that, and since I've been obeying that better, I became a better performer for sure. I used to smoke cigarettes and drink and things like that. My voice would give out more, and I didn't feel as ready to perform. Just that one simple thing and following that has helped me with longevity and all kinds of things.
Aside from his career, Brandon is a devoted family man. With 3 young boys at home, how do you balance the music with the family?
It's tough. I remember first starting out and reading interviews from people, and you always heard 3 weeks was like this. That was as long as they would go away from the kids, and I found that was just a little too much. So I've kept it pretty good job at keeping it at 2 weeks.
If I were to ask your boys, what does Daddy do? What would they say?
Now they would just say he's a rock star.
He's a rock star.
That's what we want all our kids to say about us, right?
I try to get them to say that, they just don't. Kevin's a rock star for us tonight, changing the weather for the weekend.
If you like the changes coming, if not, I might be something other than a rock